Hello everyone, I'm Faral Imran and today I'll show you the project that I've done which is called Making the Personal Portfolio in Website. This is the task 2 of CodeSoft, so let's get started. So what is a portfolio and why is it needed? So personal portfolio website, it's actually a portfolio of your skills. It shows your skills, it shows your certificates, open source projects, if any blogs you have written, or the resume you have added in it, and the contact us, like how the people can contact you. So this website, when it goes hosting, like when it is hosted, so people can look at this website, they can contact you, or even they can offer you projects or job, something like that. So that's why the personal portfolio website is needed. So here at the start, as I already said in the previous video, that HTML boilerplate is needed. Now what is HTML boilerplate? Now HTML boilerplate, it's actually the extension which I already said when you download the extension, which is called HTML boilerplate. So here in extensions, when you write HTML boilerplate, so this, when it downloads, you don't have to add all of this stuff. So you just write HTML, and then this whole stuff or this whole codes come, like the HTML, this doc type HTML, the head, the body, all this comes because of the HTML boilerplate. Now in title, in the head, I wrote this Faral portfolio. So like when you're on the website, on the top of the website, you see the name. Okay. And here I've added the style sheet. So the style.css, because CSS is used for styling. So a style.css file is needed. Like what font size is needed, what anything is needed, like the color or anything. Here I added the font. I wanted a font called Precious. So I wrote the link on it. Not the link, I didn't write it, I just pasted, like copy and pasted. And in the body I wrote class contain, in which there's another div which is called classes li, so that I can change by myself. And there, here I added an a. So what is an a is anchor tag, and here you add because you want to add a link. Okay. Here I made this nav bar. I didn't add nav. You can add it, but it depends on you. You can even add like the anchor tag, like in a div, you can add it, and then you can make a display flex. So it will like come side by side. Okay. So if I'll show you in the website, open with live server, that is also installed due to extension. When you write live server, that is installed, like you install it, and then when you open with live server, okay, so this website comes. Now what does this website do? So here you can say that this Farah Imran, it has the font Precious, like I told you, I added the link on it. And here there's about me, skills, certificates, all these I've added. Like I told you, the display was flexed. Now the display was flexed, so it came like this, like here it came, it didn't come here like up and down, it didn't come. After that, I wrote the about me. About me, it's H2, I guess, maybe. Let's see. Yep, it's H2. And I added some paragraph like about myself, like who am I or what am I doing, something like that. And here, do you know why I added this BR? BR is for break. For example, if I'm writing in paragraph in this P tag, all this stuff, it comes like the whole line, it will like keep on adding. So if you add like break, I added here, so it goes to the next line, so it like breaks, and it, the sentence which you have added the break, it goes to the next line. So this happens when you add BR. And here in skills, I added a me page, like me.png, that's an image. And then after that, in another section skill, I added the skills. Now again, I've added the anchor tag which I told you about. Here I've added the link upstairs, like up, not upstairs, up. Here in the contain div, I added the ID. Now this was the ID which I added. Now here that you can see the ID is about. So now when you click on this about me, it will go to this section. After that, in the skills, I added the link. So for example, if you click on HTML, like I added an image of HTML, so it will go to the HTML link. Like I said, that it will go to Wikipedia, or you can add any link that you want. After that, in certificates, I add some certificates, which was like related, like the courses that you have done or any internships that you have done. You can add those certificates. After that, in open source project, I added a link in which there was the open source project, like the GitHub link that I gave in open source project. After that, in blogs, like whatever blog you have written, you can add that link. And you can add, like I added in a way, I added an image, and then on top of the image I added an anchor tag. So like when you click on that image, it will go to that link. Okay, so another, there was a section which was the resume. Now this resume section, I added, the unique thing is that I added this download thing. Now download thing, what it does, for example, here href is equal to file imran.pdf. Now what is this? Here in files, if you say that this file imran.pdf, it's actually a resume. When you click on this resume, it will download. It will automatically download in your laptop or mobile or any other thing that wherever you want to download. So it downloads it. Like when you click on this download CV. After that, there's another section of contact. Here, what I did, I'll show you in the website. Now, as I was saying, the skills, I added the image, and when you click on the Wikipedia, for example, let's see if I click on it. Yep, Wikipedia came, like of HTML. You can read it and what it's about. After that, there was the certificate in which I added the image. Here, I didn't add any anchor tag because there was no need. Okay, and after that, yeah, here in open source project, I told you can add the GitHub link. Like I added this image of the GitHub. I took the screenshot, and when you click on it, GitHub links come. Now, like when I click on it, now this thing happens. After that, I added the blogs, like whatever blog you've written. I took the screenshots, like added the image, and on top of the image, a link is added. After that, resume, as I was already telling you that there was a download CV button. Like when you click on it, it downloads. See here, it automatically downloaded. Like for imran.pdf was already in my system, so it is added like as 5, like the 5th copy. And after that, in contact, I added the Gmail, Snapchat, TikTok, like all these images. I took these logos. I took these logos, was it was, I guess, logo, like I don't remember it much, but it was like from where social media icons. Yep, social media icons. Like you get, like, yep, yeah, you can get it. Like if you click on it, I went to this flat icon, I guess. Yep, here. When you click on it, you can add, like for example, if you want a phone call icon, social WhatsApp icon, I said like Instagram icon, you can download it. From there, I got these pictures and I added it. And on top of that, I added an anchor tag. Anchor tag, what it did, it took me to this links. Now here, for example, if I click on LinkedIn, so it goes to the LinkedIn profile. Like whenever you want to contact a person, you'll get it. Go to that link. If I like go to like email, it will go to email. Like if you want to email. So and at the end, I added the footer. So in footer, it's all rights reserved, which I added just randomly. After that, here you can see in styles of it. In images, this is the folder in which I added all the images that I took or added in HTML file. Here in style.css, these are the things I added for styling. For example, if I said the body, now what is the body? In body, here you can say that index.html, this is the body, like this whole thing in which I'm adding the code, this whole is the body, in which I added some grayish color. Okay, So if you see in the website, yep, it's a gray color, it's not a white background. Now dot contain, it's a class. That's why I wrote dot. If it's an ID, you add hash to it. So when I said class, so that's a dot. You add a dot so that you can say that, yep, it's a class. Dot contain, it's a class. You can add the width here as I added and the font family. Now dot li is again a class in which I said I don't want any list style. Why I said this as none? Because here, okay, in this it happens like when you add it, you can say that some like bullet points come, so you don't need that. That's why you say list style is none. And then display I wrote as flex, as I already told you before it was coming like up and down, and so at like sideways it came because of the display flex. And I said float right, so it will float to the right, means it will go to the right side. And all these things I've added, like this is the file. Okay, and that is all from my side. Thank you so much for watching.